Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new stream here on the channel. And this is of course a little bit more of an important stream to look at right now, because Bitcoin is plunging down. Once again, we're going for another leg down here. Yesterday, of course, we talked about the market, how we thought it was looking, and right now it looks to be, of course, we saw fake out of the potential inverse and the shoulders we're creating. We're coming down even further, and Bitcoin is in fact right now retesting the 20,000 US dollars. We've not went below it yet here, but guys, this is extremely dangerous. Bitcoin, if it is going to fall below 20k, it could go for a very, very nasty fall. Let me explaining this stream here why I personally think there could be a very nasty fall for Bitcoin coming in case we break below the 20,000 US dollars. It is, of course, extremely dangerous about how the market is currently forming. And what we're currently doing here, Mr. Mogul, thank you for tuning in. We are ruined. It is indeed absolutely shit. It is terrible what we're currently seeing in the market, but this is of course the reality, and right now we have to deal with the reality, and we have to of course go and of course make sure we're benefiting maximally 100% from this market right now. So what I want to be talking about is that Bitcoin basically right now is about to go for a retest of its previous all-time high. We are going to look at how Bitcoin is going to be reacting towards its previous all-time high. Last time around, of course, it has been providing a lot of significance, of course, before breaking absolutely above it, but right now we are about to touch it. And why is Bitcoin falling so hard, and why do I think this could, of course, become more nasty? Of course, I've been not necessarily, first of all, anticipated Bitcoin is going to go below 20k here, but of course, right now we have to adapt on the scenarios what currently is playing out, right? So first of all, I not expected Bitcoin to come down to 20k. Right now we are on 20k, so we're going to of course adapt our scenarios. What is of course going to be happening if Bitcoin goes below 20k? We're going to see a mass liquidation for many companies, because a lot of companies are right now borrowing money against each other, and they can get liquidated if Bitcoin falls down below 20,000 US dollars. And that is why also many of the big VZs, many of the big, basically people with a lot of capital are waiting on the sidelines, waiting to still deploy their money on this market. So it can have a very nasty liquidation if, of course, we go below $19,000. At the same time, there are all kinds of things playing out here in the market. There are left and right things happening. So that is why I'm jumping right now live with you guys out there to discuss everything right now live on this stream in detail with you guys out there on this channel. Also, a thing to look out for right now here is the funding. Like there are different sides on this story right now. Also, later today, guys, we are going to have the FOMC Federal Reserve meeting where they're probably going to announce a hike of an approximately 75 basis points, and that is going to be, have a large impact on the market. So today anyways is going to be a large day for Bitcoin, for equity markets, for everything basically. And what we can see happening today is that Ethereum is down 14%, Bitcoin is down 8%. However, if I'm going to open the chart, and guys, I right away came back towards my room and of course jump live here, so I will be opening up these charts right now here. We can see that the Bitcoin dominance is not necessarily spiking here. So what is happening basically on the bigger picture, we are still seeing that of course Bitcoin right now in this case is 10% loser, Ethereum losing way more, but in general, altcoins are not taking a big as a hit as Bitcoin currently is doing, because a lot of these liquidations that are going to take place in the market are all liquidations that got borrowed in Bitcoin, so they have to sell off their Bitcoin position, and many of these companies that were borrowing in the market were not necessarily borrowing against XRP or whatsoever. So the downside potential, of course, on let's say XRP or Cardano is maybe going to even be less big than Bitcoin in this case right now is going to be having. So there's, of course, a very big risk of a liquidation in the market. Of course, we do know that also Celsius, let me quickly open up my Twitter page. Celsius currently has got a liquidation price around, so let me see. If I just search up dollar sell, I think I can find what I want to be talking about. But basically, they of course got a liquidation price currently on the, what was it, 15,000 US dollars. They of course pumped up towards the upside. They came down again. I'm currently not buying sell. I think it's going to come down even further more. And guys, this could also be a very good opportunity because like you can see, we are currently having 20,000 altcoins in the market. You can see it here on the top side, 20,000 cryptos in the market. Many of these projects are shit. And what we're right now essentially doing, we are washing out these shitty projects. I've been talking about many shitty projects. I've been, in fact, also shorting a few of these projects. I've been tweeting about it. There are some coins out there that are absolutely due to go to zero, and one of them, maybe, of course, once again, not a popular opinion, I think GMT, biggest Ponzi out there, it is going to be collapsed. Why? Is because it's not a sustainable coin right now in the market. This could, of course, go way lower. This GMT coin is, of course, a Ponzi. Why do I think it's a Ponzi? Because you have to, you basically get free money for walking. How does it work? How do you get free money in a world? You don't. The only way how you get free money is, of course, as enough people are buying in towards this project, they can, of course, fund you free money. And, of course, that is currently what is happening. So I personally think this is a very good coin that is going to probably go to zero. Too many people have been talking about it. Too many people have been excited about it. And I think this coin is absolutely going to go to zero unless Bitcoin is going to create a bounce to 30K. I still think this coin is going to be falling to zero. I'm currently shorting it as well on Bybit. If you want to be trading, check out the links in the description. This is, of course, the time to be on top of your game and not laying back, of course. So guys, check out the links in the description right now. But more importantly, yeah, is Bitcoin going to fall below the 20K region right now here? That is going to be the big question. We are, in fact, seeing some momentum divergence getting created, but we do know these momentum divergence, can they really tell us a very big thing in the picture? I mean, so far, we're not seeing a strong bounce, and we're trading on 20,000 US dollars. I need to see a bounce getting formed right now, from off this level. If we don't, it could definitely fall very quickly below that 20,000 US dollars. And of course, in case it doesn't, is going to be happening right now, I personally still think there could be a scam wick happening tonight. And like I told you, tonight I will be live streaming the FOMC meeting. It's going to be a very important meeting to be watching because the rate hike is going to be having a lot of effects on all markets, not only Bitcoin, not only Ethereum, but also the equity market in general. So today is indeed the day for crypto. It's going to be an important day. Are we going to hold that 20K support? Are we going to be bouncing from it? Are we potentially going to confirm a bullish divergence? I'm not going to trade this right now. However, I have been trading this with only my spot account, guys. I've been just sitting down with some guys, with some other crypto guys. We've been talking about the markets, and we've been basically talking about what our strategies is here. And basically, I've been scalp trading the market left and right here, but I've been mainly spot accumulating. And what is my next major levels where I am prepared for Bitcoin to go down towards? I will be right away talk about it because I have still got several spot orders set up till $18,000. If the market goes below it, I will be basically still dollar cost average with the income I create every single month in towards the market. Of course, everyone has another strategy to get in towards this market, but $18,000 is my big level where I am currently accumulating, of course, some very low 2x leverage positions. And also where I am going to be accumulating a majority of my spots at, because yeah, we have still some capital left to deploy. Why $18,000? Very simple reason. It is, of course, that previous all-time high here, and of course we could even argue about this range below here, that it is going to be as well a very good level of accumulation. Let me make this orange. So these basically are two very interesting levels to look at right now. Here is basically the lower side of this accumulation range, and of course the previous all-time high is going to be very important to look at. Mogul will survive. Of course, Mogul, you will definitely survive. Thank you for your support of the nation, of course. But anyways, guys, I think that these are not the times that we should be, of course, start to be panic selling our Bitcoins. I think actually if you're going to be panic selling right now, even though, of course, on 30K, it was in hindsight a very good moment to sell right and potentially be buying cheaper. Right now, I'm not going to sell any of my Bitcoin, even though I do know there's a very big risk of more downside to come on this market. There is extreme big risk for more downside to come. But is it smart to sell already at these levels? And there is so much FUD in the market right now. And actually, I do think if we're going to get flushed out towards 18K or even 15K, it is going to be good for the markets. Why do I say it? Because what happened basically in this whole market, we have been over leveraged the whole time. And I'm not talking about trading positions. I'm talking about these companies, these startup companies, these VCs, these venture capitals that are stepping in the market. What are they doing? They are borrowing their money, basically all the way down. If Bitcoin goes below 15K, all these VCs go basically bankrupt, and all these other big companies go bankrupt because all these big companies are lending Bitcoin against a price here. And of course, they are getting liquidated if the price falls down. And of course, what happens if those companies get liquidated? Basically, let me explain what a liquidation means here. you basically can't afford to pay your loans. So what happens? You have to sell off your loan, and in that case, you're of course selling off Bitcoin on the market, and that is also why we're seeing Bitcoin falling down so massively. However, like I told you in the beginning of the stream, on the flip side, we can see that the majority of the funding rates are still extremely negative. What does it mean? It basically means that the retail traders on centralized exchanges are all trading short right now, and of course, usually also that is also a very good signal for a turning point in the market as well. So there are definitely two sides of the story right now here. It is the retail side that is, of course, extremely short right now here. There's, of course, the big institutional side that is right now in a big risk of a major liquidation across the markets. And, of course, in case that happens, in case that happens, that is going to be, of course, showing us a very good opportunity for buying Bitcoin. And, of course, if we're going to look at the historical data on the funding rates here, usually when the funding rates are extremely negative, like you saw over here, it is due to have an imminent short-term bounce at least. And we have been falling very hard right now. There could be more downside, but what we need to see is Bitcoin to going towards that consolidation phase. And, of course, if we go below 20K, there's going to be a lot of volume entering the market, and that is why I jumped live with you guys out there on the channel right now. So let me see. Give up the Ponzi. I mean, no, I don't. Bitcoin is of course not a Ponzi. What is a Ponzi? Like I told you, it's like this coin GMT or whatsoever. You know, I've been very bearish on this coin for a while here. I've been calling it. Many people call me stupid for being bearish on this coin, but this is of course one very good shorting opportunity, and you can in fact trade this one short on Bybit, or if you want to be trading in general in the market. Yeah, there are very good shorting opportunities as well in the market right now, right? So I am very careful with shorting Bitcoin. My strategy right now with Bitcoin is just accumulate in towards my spot positions that I've got set up here. And of course, there are some altcoins that are very good. Some altcoins that are, like I told you, are going to go to zero because many altcoins right now, we've got 20,000 cryptocurrencies in the market. And maybe 80% of them are going to get washed out here. Just like the previous bear market, many altcoins need to get flushed out. And that is literally what this event is standing for. We need to flush out the shitty coins like Terra, Luna, like Terra Classic. Has anyone been buying Terra? I mean, I've been warning you guys for it. Terra has been a shit buy. It has been only coming down here where, well, many people have been telling me, Rover, start to be buying Terra, blah, blah, blah. I mean, no, I've not been buying it. I thought it was shit. It was a hyperinflated coin. I'm not buying into our hyperinflated coin. Look at this. It is sitting on a market capitalization, and let me say this correctly, of $368 million US right now. So this is also a shit coin that basically came down all the way. And it is going to even crash furthermore, just like the Luna 2.0 here. I personally think that Luna 2.0 is also, like I told you, I've been shorting this coin since $8. It is a shit coin. It is going to be probably fall even further. And especially in these markets we're currently in, Luna 2.0 is due to fail. And guys, do remember this. They only have right now 10% of their circulating supply in circulation. And in the coming 2 years, the other 90% is going to get released. So what is this going to be doing with Luna? It's going to get even inflated more. And that is going to result in even a bigger crash on Luna. So there are a lot of altcoins out there that you can also trade in the market that if you have a long-term vision, you could be, of course, maybe trade them down for the coming months, right? So maybe they're going to have an imminent short-term bounce here. Maybe this isn't the exact best entry price here, but due to the high inflation that's going to come up, I'm going to be buying a spot position in Luna right now because some people say buy Luna right now is cheap or whatsoever. No, there are only a few altcoins I am definitely buying right now, even though I do know there's more downside potential. So always spot accumulate. The dollar cost average in here, right? Luna to zero. Flush out fee share. I mean, there are many shitty projects. Look at the weekly RSI. Yeah, guys, I've been talking about the weekly RSI. I've yet to be going over it. This is by the way the weekly chart to look at. We're about to enter weekly support. But guys, right now, I've been talking about this several times before. Bitcoin is in fact on its lowest stages it has ever traded on the weekly RSI. We have in fact never traded lower on the weekly RSI than we are trading right now. So this is definitely, once again, like I told you, one of the most craziest opportunities of a lifetime. And of course, I am not trying to be pointing out that Bitcoin can't go down below 20K. No, it's definitely, it is likely that we are going to in fact get that scenario going to be playing out, especially later today with the FOMC meeting. there's just going to be a high amount of volatility. But it is once again coming down towards that strategy here. Just like all the way back in the bear market low here, does it in the end of the day really matter if you bought Bitcoin on 4,000 or on 3,800 or on 3,700, you know? It is just that average price that is good for accumulation. And this range we're currently trading in is definitely that level where we should be paying attention towards. But looking at the weekly time frame, guys, I've been looking at this downward slope and resistance line over here, flipping into support over here, like you can see. Right now we are about to touch that level as well. Look at this, the two blue lines we're currently drawing. What are these two lines telling us? Basically the previous all-time high and of course the highest previous weekly candle close. And I actually think the highest previous weekly candle close is going to be very important to look at. In this case it's going to be the 19.1k. I was just sitting actually way back with some guy from a venture capital. The majority of the venture capitals are right now looking to be buying. The big players, guys, in the market are looking to be buying and deploying their market from off $18,000, and that is also, I've been looking at that 18,000 US dollar level right now in the market as well. They've been saying that they're going to deploy 20% of their capital on $18,000, and they're also prepared to go below that level. And of course, if we're going to then of course look at the next major level of support where we should be of course in fact go all in at, and of course I will be just casually buy. I know for sure I'm going to survive this bear market just like I survived the previous ones here. This is going to be also major level of support at 12,000 US dollars, right? There are many levels that we could still visit, and I'm not going to count it out. And of course, like I told you in the beginning of the stream, have I been anticipating Bitcoin to go down to 20k last week? No, I mean over here I was not anticipating it yet here, but of course in fact it right now did happen. And in fact, we're right now seeing, of course, many liquidations at risk for the market. What should we be looking at right now here? Of course, we should be adapt ourselves to the scenario we're in. We're not going to stick with our old strategy, and that is important in crypto trading, guys. Always adapt towards the next movement we're creating in this market here. Because if you're in fact going to stick to a strategy, the market goes the other way around, and you're going to stick with that old strategy, it's not going to work. You always have to be hyperactive in this market. So that is why it's important to stick to the strategies right now here, to look about what currently is playing out. And in this case, of course, I can publicly say it up loud. I've been not necessarily anticipating we are going to go below 20k, but right now, since we're trading on 20.1k, it is a 99.9% certainty we're going to go below 20k, and we are going to be getting that massive liquidation on all these bigger companies, right? It is just, in fact, you have to be adapting yourself. So we're going to keep on monitoring how it's going to be playing out. We've not confirmed any divergence right now here, but this is, of course, very important. How long could this bear market last? I personally think maybe 18 months from now on. It can maybe from now on still take another 18 months here, and especially, of course, yeah, recession coming up, you know. So yeah, I would love to see Bitcoin going back towards all-time highs, and there is going to be for sure some relief rallies, and I've been calling this a bear market on 30k as well here. There are going to, I've been expecting to see a relief rally maybe before coming down even further, of course. Maybe we're going to get a relief rally right now here. There is going to be at some point a relief rally. Whether it's going to come today, whether it's going to come tomorrow, we don't know yet, right? So yeah, you could take this market to both directions still here. And of course, buying a little bit on Bitcoin on 20,000 US dollars is definitely not a bad decision in my opinion at all. I think it's only likewise to be accumulating a little bit of your Bitcoins on this level. I mean, it's always going to be down to dollar cost averaging, and that has been historically, in fact, also the best opportunity to go with. But in these periods, once there's blood in the street, it is definitely, in fact, one of the more better opportunities to be buying in this market. In fact, I want to be talking about some on-chain data right now here, because on the on-chain data, guys, and I will keep my eyes wide open on this chart right here, and make sure you're going to as well smash up the bell notification on the channel. If you just tuned in, guys, go below the video and smash up the bell notification. And let me explain quickly why here. You know why? It's because later today on the channel, let me go live towards this, and let me also put it in the link in the description of this video. We will be streaming the Federal Reserve, and let me, if you just search up crypto, that's why I will be putting the link in the description real quickly. Later today, I will be streaming the Federal Reserve meeting here, and let me put the link in the I will be putting it in the link in the description right now here. So I put it in the link in the description right now, so you guys should see it. If you go towards that video, you can see later today, I scheduled a stream where we're going to stream the Federal Reserve meeting. And in the Federal Reserve meeting, we are going to get the word out. Are we going to get a 75 basis point hike? Are we going to get a 100 basis point hike? Are we going to get only a 50 basis point hike? all these things that are going to be happening tonight, the word that we're going to get out tonight from the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting is going to be having a massive effect on the market. It's going to create a violent move for sure. 1000% is going to create that, but which direction, we have to be waiting to see that. So please make sure you smash up the bell notification right now here, because you are going to get notified later today about that stream that we're going to do. Is going to be a very, very crucial one to look at. And right now we're only, in fact, $100 away from the 20k level. I want to be quickly zooming in here on this chart and to keep my eyes out open on the chart right now, guys, to keep you guys an update on it. But if we're looking at the realized loss in the market, we can see something crazy is happening right now, right? So probably today we're going to spike even further on. But yeah, yesterday we saw an approximately 4.1 billion US dollars getting realized in the loss, and the day before 4.8 billion US dollars getting lost in the market. This is basically a chart that tells us that many people are selling their Bitcoins and again against the loss. They're taking their loss, they're okay with it, and they're moving on. And that is interesting to see, because once people are usually, in fact, selling their Bitcoins against the loss, it is, historically speaking, a capitulation event here. And of course, those are usually the events that you shouldn't be selling. Once everyone is selling their Bitcoins against the loss here, you shouldn't be selling against the loss. That is basically the theory that goes behind it, and I can show you the proof of this chart. Always, once the realized loss is high, it usually tends to indicate at least a short-term bottom, or of course on the larger time frame, a big. It always happens before a big run-up happens, right? Bitcoin always shakes out the majority of that capital before creating the massive rally up here. And I personally expect we could be maybe see a very slow recovery here, just like we saw in March 2020, right? And that was also an event where a lot of money was getting sold against a loss here, in fact. So yeah, we're seeing it again playing out here. Many people are losing money in crypto right now. It's terrible to see. I don't like it, but of course, in my opinion, this is still the time and the range to be looking for spot accumulation, guys. There's just a huge opportunity for buying cheap Bitcoin. And like I told you, if you're anyway going to be buying Bitcoin, use the 0% fee if you're signing up with the link on in the description on Bybit. You're going to get 0% fees right now here if you're going to trade Bitcoin for the coming 30 days. And 0% fees is very nice here in these markets we're currently trading in. So USDD keeps on falling. So guys, let me quickly check up on USDD. I do know that Tron just added an approximately 500 million US dollars towards their reserves. So that is pretty interesting. But yeah, you can clearly see the USDD price action is right now decoupling. And this is, of course, once again, a big worry. Of course, it's not going to be such big of a worry because, yeah, we do know that this one is only having a 700 million market cap. Of course, it's still large, but 700 million market cap is nothing compared to the 70 billion US dollar market cap USD Tether has here. So let me quickly see here, how is USD Tether actually doing? Tether is still holding and remaining the pack here, just like USDC. That is, of course, a good thing to see. However, let me quickly check up. Are we seeing some market cap outflows? Yeah, once again, guys, look at this. Today, on USD Tether, and this is, of course, a market cap outflow. What does it mean? It basically means that people are redeeming their USD Tether for actual dollars. So that is, of course, not necessarily a bad thing, because, I mean, it isn't a bad thing here. Because if, let's say, the stablecoin supply stays the same and the market goes down, it means that stablecoins are staying on the sidelines, still waiting to deploy their money into crypto. But of course, if the market cap decreases of USD Tether, it means that the USD Tether is getting redeemed for dollars, so that the dollars are actually leaving the cryptocurrency space, right? So here you saw from 70.5 billion and yes, flush out all the way down to 70.7 billion. So approximately 800 million outflow on USD Tether on the recent day here. Once again, not too bad here. 8 million is pretty decent. Still remaining the pack. That's going to be the important part to look at, is looking at these top stablecoins, right, to remain the pack here. And it looks to be they're still holding on towards it, so that is pretty all right. USDD, of course, I should get rid of your USDD right now here. If you're holding stables in USDD, get rid of it for 3 cents last year. It is still time to get rid of it, because this thing could get way nastier. Of course, it could recover right now back towards its $1 pack here, but I think the risk is way bigger on holding it actually still right now. This is a D pack. Be careful. Learn from your mistakes with USD Terra. I've been warning you guys with USD Terra. That was the shit. You shouldn't be holding it. People were trying to be buying it on 40 cents, on 70 cents, on 80 cents. I've never been buying it. The moment it D pack, USD Tether, USD Terra we should have been going away from it. Despite a DPEG on USD Tether is not all too bad here, but on USDD in this case as well, and just like USD Terra, you should be getting rid of it. I think it's not smart to be holding right now here. How will this affect Coinbase? Of course, exchanges are not getting affected right now, guys. This is not, these periods in the markets are actually, and let me quickly enable this chart over here, right? So, volume, yeah, this one, the total aggregated volume in the market, and it has to be loading up a little bit here, but guys, exchanges are not suffering right now because they are making more revenue than they have ever made before, right? Why? Is because let me just purely go, this is the Bitstamp, let me go towards the let me see, let me go to the Binance chart for instance, to showcase you guys a little bit about what currently is going on, right? So exchanges are making more money than ever before. So is this having any effect on Binance, or is this having any effect on Coinbase? No, they're in fact even making more revenue, and they're all earning their revenue in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So it's all so freaking liquid. It's very nice for these exchanges because volatility is what they all want. They want to see volatility in the market because that is basically how they make money, these exchanges, because the more you trade, the more they make money, because the more volume is getting performed on the exchange, the more money they make. So are exchanges getting hit by this event? No. But is it a bad thing that they're making money? No, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just a part of the business we're currently in, right? So yeah, is this affecting any exchanges? No, in fact, Binance is currently looking to be hiring 2,600 people till the end of the year. So Binance is still adopting more people because they CZ believes that this is the time to be building. And I personally totally agree with CZ, what he is saying right here. This is indeed the time to be building. If you want to feel right, guys, on the bull market top here, you have to withstand these bear market lows here. If you can't go through these bear market lows, you can't enjoy the good feelings on the next all-time high here. So yeah, these are the times we just have to survive. These are the times that are in fact a little bit more tough, but these are the times in fact that the big opportunities are basically getting created in the market, right? So looking at the 12-hour time frame, guys, I want to quickly tell you guys about how the market is currently looking. Let me set up this horizontal line on the 12-hour RSI, right? We are currently as oversold as March 2020 on the 12-hour time frame. We have never been, in fact, more oversold than March 2020 on the 12-hour time frame, guys. This is once again a similar event than to March 2020 in terms of the price action, in terms of the fall. Of course, not in terms of the scenario and the worldwide economic stuff, because in the pandemic crash, we were seeing more money entering the market, and right now we're seeing money getting bought up from the Federal Reserve, right? So yes, macro environmental speaking, it's a different scenario, but in terms of price action, we are currently seeing, once again, we have been going extremely oversold, and right now, in fact, we are at the most oversold territory we've been ever traded at since March 2020, and I can already guarantee you guys, there are many people that today or last week, this week, are going to stop with crypto. They got their money out of crypto, and they're going to stop investing their time in crypto, but guys, winners never quit, but quitters never win. Do take that in consideration. These are indeed tougher times. Let's talk about Ethereum. People are talking about on Ethereum. Ethereum is plunging the way down here. And let me go towards this chart right here. Let me zoom out real quickly. Look at the daily time frame. It's hitting 18 or even 17th on the daily RSI right now here. Pretty crazy readings we're currently getting here. Ethereum is plummeting the way down here. I personally think that if you're going to be buying something, Ethereum, of course, has more upside potential than Bitcoin from this point. Why? Is because in August, we're going to still have the merge, right? That's going to be a very good positive catalyst. But let me purely not look at the market we're currently trading on, but let me quickly look back at 2017, 2016, 2017, 2018 to see how the all-time high was getting formed and what we were basically doing at that point, right? So I'm going to set up some very important levels we should be looking at and what we should be basically take very seriously, right? So this level, in my opinion, very serious level to look at. This is basically an as a horizontal level of accumulation. I will be placing it as well on the all-time high previously. I will be taking it on this high over here. And of course, this is going to be an important level. I think these are the levels that we currently should be looking at. These are the important levels, the significance from the last all-time high. And if we're right now going to look what happens currently, if we're going to zoom in towards it, you can see here the significance was getting found as support, as resistance, as support over here, as resistance, as support. And if I'm going to then even go more to the right here, we can talk about, okay, what are the levels we should be looking at for Ethereum right now? What is the next major stop? Unfortunately, very unfortunately, it's going to be below the $1,000. It's going to be on the 3 double-digit level. And right now, Bitcoin is coming very close to drop below the 20,000 US dollars right now. Guys, please, I'm going to keep on monitoring this here, but this is going to be an absolutely horrific event to see right now happening. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Sorry, I have to be quickly do this. Bum. So yeah, the guys, for everyone who's right now watching, by the way, this is nothing yet here. Later today is going to be probably become even more exciting in terms of price action on the market. So make sure to smash up the bell notification right now here, because like I told you, later tonight, guys, I'm going to do this FOMC live stream where I'm going to be talking about the FOMC meeting. So go towards this video. It's in the highest link in the description. Press on that bell notification, because in 8 hours we're going to be live for this stream, and this is going to be the volatility stream, guys. This is going to be the stream where we're going to see massive market volatility, because this is going to be the stream where we're going to see basically the Federal Reserve announce their hike of interest rates, probably 75 basis points. So make sure to go towards this video. It's currently in the highest link in the description, so make sure to press the bell notification on the channel right now, so you're not going to miss out on that one, because I can already guarantee you it is going to be still a very long day for cryptocurrencies today. So talking about Ethereum, you can see right now, because that was basically where I was going in towards right here, we're dropping down, and we're probably going to hit 3 double-digit levels, right? 975 US dollars is going to be the next major level of support for Ethereum. You can see last time around it provides support over here, and basically it provides support from the previous all-time high here. It was back in 2018 an important level to look at. So where should we be looking at for accumulation on Ethereum? It could drop even more nastier. It's down 15% today here, looking at the weekly RSI. Also for Ethereum, just like Bitcoin, Ethereum currently is at its most oversold, and this is not the right chart to look at all the data. Let me search up a chart with all the data available. That is this chart. Ethereum is currently at its most oversold level it has ever been trading around, and it's currently on the weekly RSI. It has never been more oversold than it is currently right now here. And once again, guys, these are periods in the market once there is extreme big fear, and fear is something you should be benefit from. And we're currently having a single digit reading on the fear and greed index. It's 7. Lowest reading ever since 3 years in the market, guys. If you look at maximum, you can see that this is one of the most craziest lowest reading. The lowest reading we ever got over here, this was 4. Yeah, it was 4 over here in August 2019, and right now we're setting 7 in 2022 June. So important to look at. One of the most craziest readings on the fear and greed index. Yesterday we got 8, right now we've got 7. The FOD is real in the market. People are selling their tokens against the loss. We can clearly see the launching data. Many people are taking their loss and walking away in the market. Actually, I've not been looking at this chart yet here, but let me look at the addresses with a non-zero balance. They have been declining as well here. So more people are exiting the space, not using it anymore. At the same time, we can see an accumulation getting formed from the addresses holding more than 1 Bitcoin. So many people are accumulating 1 Bitcoin. Pretty interesting. They're so far not observing the whole correction right now towards the downside, but still there is accumulation going on from smart money. At the same time, we can see the NAPL, the net unrealized profit and loss, entering capitulation stages. And if we're going to zoom out here, that has been historically always a good accumulation range. Not for today, not for tomorrow. This can be, Bitcoin can trade and consolidate for quite a while in this region. I'm not trying to be pointing that out, but what I'm trying to be pointing out here is that we're at the same risk levels like 2020 March and 2018 December, the bear market low. So we are once again at a very low risk profile, and like I told you yesterday, and like I told you the day before, we can drop further, and we have in fact dropped further. But it is just worth to be setting up your spot levels for accumulation. And of course, like I told you, if you're using a very classic exchange where you cannot even use limit orders, make sure to check out Bybit here in the link description. You can be buying your crypto with fiat. And what I do, as I just have used the tether on that exchange, I placed up a lot of levels for spot accumulation, also for 2x leverage accumulation, because I personally think that this is going to be the range to look at. And where I set up my levels on 18,000 US dollars. You can of course trade, and of course if you do use the highest link in the description, you are going to get a 0% maker fee for the coming 30 days here, and that is going to be very beneficial in these markets. 0% fees plus a deposit bonus. Make sure to do benefit from the bonus, because I don't know for how long that exchange is going to keep that high bonus right now here, right? So interesting to check out right now. Very, very, very interesting in these markets. Many opportunities are going to come up right now here. And of course, I'm also, like I told you, on Bybit you can short GMT, for instance, this coin. I've been thinking this is a Ponzi for quite a while here. I personally think that this is the next coin that's going to go to zero. And maybe briefly later today I will be making another update about it, why I personally think that this coin is going to zero. And basically, if you ever have been wondering how does a Ponzi work, this is the perfect explanation for a Ponzi, and that is also why it's crashing down all the way. Yeah, I've been calling this coin shit already for quite a while, and it has been only falling ever since then here. So yeah, be careful with many of these altcoins out there, guys. Be safe right now, because this is the time where many of these shitty altcoins are going to get washed out here. And of course, I can call many other altcoins that are probably going to get washed out massively. I personally think that AVAX, not a very good coin to hold through the bear market, because there's going to be high inflation throughout this coin. You can see it's down 86% from year to date. It's pretty down massively compared to these other altcoins. So I as well think AVAX is going to have a little bit more of a bigger hit, and you can see these exchange tokens like FTX are holding up better. Only 46% down year to date. And I still said your FTX token, BNB token, Chainlink and Cardano, those are the coins I'm currently buying right now here. Also, yeah, many other coins are down massively. Ponzi coins that I'm currently not looking to be buying in towards. Also, coin like ApeCoin should be staying away from it right now here. Bitcoin exchange tokens, like I told you, are probably going to do very well, because they're still making good revenues right now, and their market makers, they can basically pay their market makers to hold and remain price stability for those altcoins. So yeah, please, exchange tokens are probably going to perform very well in these market corrections, and also in the bear market I personally think they're going to perform very well, and especially Binance coin. I think that those are going to be the ones that are going to be really be picking up here in the coming years. Ahead of ourselves here. It's still holding up pretty decently. They're holding pretty much price stability. They're still down significantly, but yeah, I think it's going to be a very good long-term investment. Let me see. Cardano is a good bet. Yeah, we can clearly see what is happening with Cardano basically. Is that the interest is extremely high for people in towards Cardano, and it's holding like a freaking stone indeed right now. It's holding like a boss here. It's still forming that higher low in the market. Cardano has been performing very well, guys, and I don't know what happens here. So I don't know. Yeah, Cardano has been basically holding up very well here, and why is this happening actually to me? Okay, it's back to normal, I guess. Yeah, it's back to normal. But yeah, Cardano has been holding up very well. On the daily time frame, yeah, you can clearly see it's been still coming down here, right? So it's not like I tell Cardano is going to be giving you positive returns here, but in the days it has been not giving you positive returns at all. In fact, it's still coming down. I would love to see a lower daily close actually getting formed on the market. But Cardano is indeed, there's high interest in Cardano, and you can clearly see right now we're forming that lower lows on the market, and the RSI is climbing back up again. So yeah, Cardano could create some very good momentum as soon as Bitcoin tends to be bottoming out right here anytime soon, right? So yeah, Cardano is a good bet for me, purely because it's on 45 cents, and I personally believe in the ecosystem that Cardano is currently building. So yeah, pretty interesting. And I just like Charles Hoskinson, and I see someone is also saying he's made an inspirational video. So I guess I have to be watching that. Let me know where it is. This is mass madness right now. It's carnage, guys. I personally think the carnage could become even worse in towards tonight. So that's why I told you smash up the bell notification right now. It's definitely one of the most important things to be doing in this market right now. Why do I say this? Is because later today, guys, we are going to see that Federal Reserve meeting, the FOMC meeting. It is going to be having so much effect on the market. So that is why I say, guys, if you want to be staying up to date about this market, you have to be on that live stream we're going to do later today. So that's why I should suggest to smash up the bell notification. You can disable it afterwards, but even or set a timer whatsoever, but make sure that you're going to be there tonight. I'm going to stream the charts. I'm going to stream the Federal Reserve meeting. We're going to give a live review. It is going to be important to be keeping your eyes wide open on right now, because it's going to be deciding whether the market is going to be having a bounce today or whether the markets are going to be plunging down today. So important to know. F the Fed, I agree, but we can't do anything about it. Anyways, all the best to you guys. I mean, always, guys. This is definitely positivity. We have to be staying positive in these markets. We go through bear markets, we go through bull markets together. That's how I stand in it. So yeah, if you had $500, how would you invest? No financial advice. No, of course, no financial advice. I would dollar cost average. I would not go all in right now, because I know for sure there's more downside potential to come for Bitcoin, especially once we're trading on this 20K region. So yeah, make sure that you're at least bought a little bit on the 20K region, right? If you have been in fact not bought any Bitcoin on 20K right now, I think it's not smart. But yeah, make sure to be patient, because this market can take very long before it's going to be recovering. And it can be maybe a more boring period in the market, indeed, in fact. But even though it's going to be boring, and that's exactly what they want, you should not lose your interest. It's going to be a choppy season. Of course, we have that potential recession coming up. How is Bitcoin going to react towards it? Is Bitcoin going to go below 15K? Is it going to go below 10K? We don't know. But I'm going to stick around because I'm not the one that's going to be quitting right here, because quitters never win. And of course, like I told you, I've survived this 2017 bear market. And guys, we will survive this bear market all over again. We will survive it all over again. How about the giveaway? I did a giveaway two streams ago. And if you haven't seen it already, we announced the winner over there. The winner already received this money, and he's a very happy man. Why you're spamming in the chat? And I am also running another giveaway. And if you keep on spamming in the chat, bro, you're not going to get anything at least. But yeah, we're also running another giveaway. Of course, it's not a giveaway from my side, but I'm not paying the giveaway, but I'm giving you guys a chance to win $2,500. 4 winners going to be announced, and it's basically on my Twitter. You can check it out here. Pretty cool. It's from PropChain, real estate investment platform. It's not necessarily a cryptocurrency project. You can basically invest in real estate with fiat, and later in the future also with crypto. So it's going to be an interesting platform to actually pay attention towards. Why is everyone talking about how about the giveaway? I announced the winner in my previous live stream, and like you can see in my messages, this guy, thanks, I will hold it. Oh, you can't see it right now. He said, I received my Bitcoin. I will hold it for the next 4 years. So that's absolutely legend. I said to him, smart man. So yeah, guys, we don't do fake giveaways. And of course, yeah, if you were following the stream, you did know that the winner was already announced. Rover, is it possible that ICP is going to do a 20x in the bear market? Bro, no, I don't think so. Rover, if the bear market will take another 18 months, will it keep going down? No. If a bear market, like I'm saying, I think the market could maybe take a very, very long while before it's recovering. And guys, in fact, if Bitcoin rallies up towards 50K or something, we could still be in a bear market. Because, this could be literally happening. There could be a massive rally in a bear market and then just another move down again, right? Just look at the previous bear market. I mean, this is a whole bear market, of course, we've been trading in, right? In fact, it took very long, very boring, but we also had this rally where we were just approximately, let me see, 29% from the all-time high. And if we're going to be once again rally back down to 29% from the all-time high, it's a very good guess, it's going to be this high over here. And actually it would be making a lot of sense to get stopped down on $48,000, right? This range over here. So there could be in fact like a very boring consolidation, come back up towards this level, come down and then shoot up again. Could be for sure possible. Also, guys, there are several scenarios that could be playing out. I personally think that this is going to be the likeliest scenario to look at. Just a reaccumulation. And of course, maybe Bitcoin is going to wick down and then come up again. The bear market is going to take very long. And I do see this as well still as a bear market rally, of course, right? So we are right now in the middle of the bear market. And Bitcoin maybe it's going to be, I don't believe in 4-year cycles anymore. I don't believe in that, but it's more just purely due to the recession, and there's not infinity money in the market right now. How much money did you lose this week? A lot. But also, guys, in the end of the day, I don't really care. I don't really care anymore. I stopped caring about losing my money in this movement down, because I've been setting up my spot orders, and I'm casually buying. And actually, if Bitcoin drops down to 18K. Yeah, I'm going to lose more money, but also I'm going to be able to average down. In fact, I don't know if. In fact, yeah, I'm going to average down my entry price as well for Bitcoin. So it's just for me consolidation. I'm just dollar cost averaging in towards my position. So the more Bitcoin falls right now, the lower my average buy price goes here, and the lower it goes, the better it is actually. So do I care if Bitcoin falls down to 80K? No, I don't. Should you care? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that this is, of course, like I told you, the time to be building, the time to be accumulating, the time to basically stack those sats here. It's the time to stack the sats. Rover, sir, can we please break 20K? Yeah, I guess we have to see it. Yeah, of course, you can only make an unrealized loss as long as you're not selling. But of course, it is terrible if you're making a realized loss here, right? At the same time, guys, we look at this, the difficulty is still trading at all-time highs here. Hash rate as well, just set a new all-time high here a moment ago at 220. Yeah, it was 269 even. So that's pretty crazy. Hash rate, so the mining power on Bitcoin still going exponential, still pretty bullish. The net outflow on Bitcoin as well here. There's still more Bitcoins getting withdrawal from exchanges. What means that there is still silent accumulation going on in the background, right? There's silent accumulation going on. We can clearly see the hodl waves, guys. And I think this is one of the most fascinating charts to actually look at if you want to be navigating yourself through these cycles. You can clearly see, right, this is of course a bull run where a lot of short-term wallets are stepping in here. And right now you can see that the longer-term wallets are dominating, and there's almost no short-term wallets stepping in towards the market, just like the previous bear markets, you know. So yeah, I can clearly see it in views on everything on the channel, and it is likely to see this happening, right? It's likely to see people getting fooled and flushed out of the market, and it's part of the cycles that Bitcoin goes through. In order for this asset class to develop, not everyone can get rich, and we need to flush out a lot of these shitty projects, like these experiments, just like GMT, or like there are many shitty projects out there. I think Solana's as well eventually going to take a big hit. I'm not really a buyer of Solana right here, but I am definitely a buyer of Ethereum right now. Let me see. Is the Bitcoin dominance bad for alts? Yeah, I mean, I've not been screaming for alt season, but some people have been screaming for alt season. Bitcoin dominance is falling right now, so altcoins are holding up better. But I don't think that the alt season is going to come if Bitcoin dominance is trading so low, right? So could be possible that we're going to fall all the way down again and then bump up again here for sure. The altcoins are going to take some dominance back here. The bigger picture, I personally think if there's going to be a recovery, Bitcoin is going to be the strongest one. Alts are always historically, guys, they are bleeding in bear markets because there's just less interest. And no, the altcoins are most certainly going to be bleeding in bear markets. So yeah, be careful for altcoins. No, I'm not a big fan. Sol cannot die because the NFT market keeps it up easy. I mean, have you seen the NFT volume? Have you been looking at the NFT volume, guys? That is also one of the biggest flops I've been calling for. The NFT market, guys. NFT volume. So, have you been looking at the trading volume on NFTs here? I don't know if this is... No, there's not... good one. So basically, NFT volume is down to its lowest point it's ever been trading at since January, since the integration of NFTs, basically. Tracker. Let me search this up. I saw in the chart a while ago. I know. I apparently I will be trying to be preparing it for the tonight stream maybe, but yeah, no. NFTs are like 90% of the NFTs are flopping right now. It has not hit 20k yet. No, but like I told you, I've been not anticipating that Bitcoin is going to hit 20,000 US dollars. I totally come out for that. And I've been already expecting Bitcoin was going to hit 20k, but right now it does. So what should we do? Should we be crying in a corner right now and say, "Oh, Bitcoin is hitting 20k," or should we just adapt to the scenario and be, of course, responsible to see what can happen next and to play out the next scenarios, right? So always be like prepared for multiple scenarios. Never go all in at one scenario. That's the most stupid things to do. That's the most stupid thing to do. What do you think about Gala Games? I think it's going to have a very hard time, but of course, since they got multiple games they're going to be publishing, they are probably going to still do good here. I don't know what the price action of Gala is trading at, because I am not a buyer of all these shitty coins, you know. Yeah. Is this a surprise? No, not at all. I remember this coin exploding, and I remember talking about it quite a lot. So yeah. So yeah, looking at CME gaps as well, guys. Next CME gap to fill is an 18k. We filled up the CME gap over here on $23,000. We've got some CME gaps above us right now, actually. So pretty interesting to look at. We've got some multiple CME gaps on the top side. So yeah, it would be of course crazy if we can fill a CME gap on 36k. Still one yet to be getting filled. Question: what about Tron and USDD? Yeah, guys, I've been talking about it. I think you should get rid of all your USDD. We do know that earlier today, Tron added approximately 500 million US dollars towards their treasury. But yeah, still, USDD is looking terrible. It's looking terrible right now. Yeah, USD is nice back, guys. It's probably not going to. It's probably could be restoring it, but yeah, I should be very careful with it. I think the chance of this one deep once again come back towards this back is particularly high, but still, you could. It's smarter to get rid of it. Just hold USDC and USDT. It's the most safe bet to do. I should not hold any weird stable coins. Not. I should only hold BUSD, USD Tether, or USDC. That's the only stable coins I'm holding, and just diversify your stables between them. It's not smart to be holding these strong Tron type stable coins. You know, Tron type stable coins are always shitty. So yeah, Bitcoin, guys, we're so close to 20k. How are you positioning for the Federal Reserve announcement? Yeah, guys, I will more about that. Of course, we'll come on tonight's stream. So make sure to smash up the bell notification on the channel right now. To of course join us with that stream later tonight. So make sure to be there. Make sure to be there because it's going to be an important stream here. It's going to be a crucial stream. Guys, let me get some something to drink here for a second. I've actually still not lunched, and I'm very hungry. So I'm taking a very quick raspberry. Shorting Tron. Yeah. Let's look at Tron actually. Guys, I think there are good shorting opportunities in the market, but not Bitcoin. I'm not shorting Bitcoin. I'm mainly shorting altcoins only. But look at Tron going due to the USDD depack. So Tron can take a very, very big hit here. There is a very, very big hit that Tron can take. And of course, guys, if you want to be shorting altcoins, many altcoins available to trade on FOMC and on Bybit. Those are the exchanges where you can trade altcoins right now massively and claim a deposit bonus. Besides of that, if you do use the link in the description, you are as well going to get a 0% maker fee on Bybit right now. So if you want to be trading altcoins, do it over there. As well, guys. Tron, what can I do? It's been falling hard today. And right now, actually, it is breaking a descending triangle. So is Tron a good shorting opportunity right now? I personally will give it a big fat yes here. It formed a descending triangle. Typical bearish bias pattern. Broke down a bit. We've got USDD right now depegging, of course. Pretty terrible. Pretty shit. This is going to be probably bleed even more. If you want to be having a very simple answer, I personally think Tron is going to be bleeding even more. Why? Because yeah, the depack could become, of course, even worse than this. Let me see. But yeah, this could be, of course, become way worse. What shorts do you have open? I've got an issue because if I go to, I have to still fix it. If I go to bybit.com, I get this. Why is because I have to use a VPN here. And of course, I can't stream with a VPN. So in my videos, I show my trades on Bybit, but on my live streams, I can't unfortunately show my trades. But I am currently in a shorting position on GMT. I have not shorted Tron yet, but I'm only currently shorting GMT right now. I am looking for some more altcoins to be shorting. I've been looking for AVAX to be shorting it to get a good entry, and for Tron maybe potentially as well. Right now, it's fought maybe a little bit too hard already, but it could do, of course, similar things like Terra Luna, right? So, yeah, things can get way worse. So, yeah, I'm currently only in GMT, but GMT I've been having open for quite a while here because this has been absolutely the biggest Ponzi that I ever know existed. So, I personally think that this is a very big Ponzi, and it can literally trade it all the way down to zero. So, that's why I like to be trading it. But anyways, yeah, Tron can get much worse. Descending triangle breaking down right now. So yeah, interesting. And of course, you can be making more money from both sides, basically. Yeah, both. Too bad Luna USDT situation happened again with Tron USDD. So yeah, Tron is. You can see it's failing right now. And also, unfortunately, I can't short Celsius right now. I would have shorted Celsius if I would have had the opportunity. You can see it's coming down already quickly, right? So I'm thinking that there's, of course, a possibility that they're still going to get liquidated here. So Celsius, is it smart to short? Is it smart to be buying Celsius? Let me place that on first. No, I don't think it's smart to be buying Celsius right now. Yes, we saw the massive pump due to them basically borrowing more crypto, basically making this situation even more worse. And their liquidation is right now at 15K. So Celsius is going to be worth $0 if Bitcoin goes below 15K, guys. That's what I want to be pointing at. So, are you going to take that risk right now? Yeah, it could be, of course, a very big reward if Bitcoin is going to be bouncing back here to 30K or something for Celsius. But be very careful with many of these altcoins right now out there because many of them can fail, in fact. Many of them can fail. So, yeah. Why does Bitcoin doesn't follow the hash rate anymore? Yeah, I mean, Steve Lang, I've been talking about it. Like, I was really expecting as well Bitcoin to follow its hash rate. It's pretty weird. It's true. It's weird. But yeah, we can clearly see the network adoption is still growing. The network in general is becoming more stronger. So in the bigger picture, am I worried about is Bitcoin going to fail in the long run? No, I don't think that Bitcoin is going to be failing in the long run. However, here on the imminent short term, we could see some dodgy stuff happening, right? We could be seeing some very big liquidation wicks on the lower side and then come up again here. But on the bigger picture, I personally I do believe Bitcoin is going to trade higher inevitably, but it could be taking another few years, of course, right? Maybe 2 or 3 years before we're in fact trading at that new all-time high. Or maybe it's going to already happen this year. Maybe we're going to have a positive end of the year due towards the Federal Reserve once again stopping with quantitative tightening. Why should they stop? First of all, is because historically they've always stopped after 3 to 6 months here, because they're basically destroying the economics of the US dollar. So yeah, there could be, of course, some positive things still happen near the end of the year. So stay positive, stay humble. Don't blame other people's for your own mistakes. And of course, just stay humble. Stay positive in life. In the end of the day, everything will become alright. But maybe it's going to take some time. And you know, time is right now on our side because Bitcoin is trading on 20K, and we should be benefiting from it. And yeah, a lot of interesting things can still happen. Many things. Wills went to Salius to make Bitcoin cheaper. Yeah, Wills would really like to see markets come down, of course. They really would like to see it. It's all about liquidity in the market in the short term and nothing else. There's a lot of liquidity on the lower side right now. Very easy liquidity to grab up. Yeah, altcoins seem indeed to hold up better on the imminent short term. Altcoins in general, Ethereum not. Ethereum is bleeding, like we can see. Just like Tron is bleeding right now, actually. Brother, I get my driving license next week. I will come to Dubai. Pretty cool. I actually missed my lunch. I literally had a meeting right now. To go for lunch, and I thought I was down there. I was about to order some food, and then I decided, no way, Bitcoin is almost falling below 20K. I have to be here. I have to be here. How about Solana? I think Solana is a terrible investment. Also for the long term, I think Solana, yeah, it's going to be still be pretty popular. It's going to be probably increase in value eventually. But no, I'm not a fan of the protocol, so I'm not buying it. Ethereum USD tether spot pair safe. I've got 3. Oh yeah, the 3. Yeah, guys, also a pretty interesting feature Bybit has. You can buy altcoins with leverage or 2x leverage or 3x leverage without the liquidation price. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And especially on these levels we're currently trading on. Those are basically accelerated coins that you can be looking at to be buying. Currently, I can't open it up here. I will be fixing this issue as soon as possible. But yeah, check it out, guys, in the link description. Signing up an account. And if I go to this screen, and if I show you guys, if you go in the link description and you press up that the link from Bybit, you're signed up your account already probably right now, because it takes 20 seconds to sign up an account. And you can see all the cool features it has, because yeah, definitely they are the second biggest exchange out there right now. First of all, in terms of derivatives, and also there are a really big upcoming spot exchange, and a lot of altcoins are over there that are pretty good for buying, and of course for shorting as well right now. So that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It looks to be we're still holding on towards the 20K. I really want to see a significant bounce getting formed, actually. So far, we're not seeing that significant bounce getting formed. So yeah, still have to wait to see how that is going to be playing out. We still have not seen that bounce getting formed on the market. But it's pretty interesting. We're trading on 20K, and no one is actually, like, no large players are willing to step in right now, like you can see, because we're not seeing high volume getting formed here on the market. Not at all, actually. And we're just waiting to see how this market is going to actually move from here on, you know? So it's pretty interesting to see this playing out right now. It is interesting to see. The market is like almost not moving at all. It's not moving a fingertip right here. And that's just fascinating to see, I guess. It's pretty fascinating. Nice guns. Of course, we would like to see the market bounce from here on. That's not a thing I'm trying to be saying. We would definitely like to see that. You're shorting altcoins and you want to... Yeah, of course I want to bounce. I've been in a shorting position on the altcoins I'm shorting for a very long time, so I'm okay with a short-term bounce here. And actually, I think it's likely to still be basically relatively neutral to nothing happening towards the end of the day. Because I personally think that the end of the day is going to be an interesting one, right? Because that's going to be the FOMC meeting. And guys, smash up the bell notification on the channel right now, because in 7 hours from now on, we are going to be streaming the FOMC meeting. That's going to be definitely be one of the most craziest things to be looking at right now in the market. One of the most hottest topics to be actually be talking about right now. So this is definitely going to be important to look at. Yeah, we're seeing no bounce at all here, actually. Shorting the FOMC meeting can make you a ton of price. The market price in the 50 basis points, not the 75. No, that's not true, because the market before already priced in the 50 basis points hike, because we did knew that in these meetings and the following meetings it was going to be 50. Only what happened is that the market's priced in the 75 basis points for the coming 3 meetings, basically. That is what right now happened in the market. That's what we priced in. So, because, yeah, earlier this Monday, they got a word out that they're probably going to hike with 75 basis points here. So, though 75 basis points is already hiked in. However, as soon as the word officially comes out, we're going to see market volatility. Probably we're going to see very big scam wicks on either sides here. And we just have to see what we're going to have, what we're going to have, because there's also a possibility, guys. Don't get me wrong, we are going to see a rate hike of 100 basis points. Could be happening right now. I'm not kidding. It's a very likely event to still happen right now. So there could be all kinds of things happening tonight. And if we get 100 basis points, guys, we're going to be plummeting. We're going to be plummeting on all markets. So it's going to be important that's why I told you to be there tonight. I'm not shorting right now. I've never said I'm shorting Bitcoin right now, because shorting on 20K is not, like I told you, it's not a smart decision. There are some altcoins that I'm shorting, because some altcoins with Ponzinomics, I am shorting, because I think there are going to be some altcoins that are going to go to zero. Those altcoins I'm shorting. I don't think that Bitcoin is smart to short right here on the bottom. That's definitely the last thing I've been saying. I'm not necessarily saying Bitcoin is bottomed out right now. I think it's close to a bottom. But this is of course not a time to be to be shorting Bitcoin, because you're basically shorting oversold territory. You're shorting a bullish divergence. You're shorting everything. That's not smart. So no, I'm not saying I'm shorting Bitcoin right now. I'm only shorting Ponzinomics. Ponzi coins. Going to stay up day here in the US. You're already up early, my friend, Rob Zombie. You are already up early. Is the Ethereum USD tether pair safe? I've been selling it. There are definitely some more downside to come. What I really should suggest everyone to do is just chill down and set up limit orders. Set up your limit orders. I think for Ethereum, I am looking for 975 and 820 towards 780. I personally think we are going to touch that three digits levels. I think we're going to go below $1,000 for Ethereum, actually. Could be already bottoming, of course, as well. Just make sure you're DCAing in the market. Make sure you've got already a little bit of Ethereum bought up here, but never deploy all your cash at once, and make sure that you set up some limit orders on the lower levels as well. Up all night. That's crazy, Rob. Yeah, of course. How long until the FOMC meeting? 7 hours. 7 hours. You can see it over here. 7 hours, live in 7 hours. And yeah, of course, that's why you can press this. You can turn on the notifications. If you go towards this stream, I will quickly put it in the chat, guys. Go towards this, click on this link real quickly. And basically what you should do is just press up the notification for that stream, because then you're going to get notified about that FOMC meeting, right? What is going to be basically one crazy meeting, what's going to be causing crazy market volatility on the market. So yeah, I should suggest to go towards that stream real quickly and basically press up the bell notification over there. That is a thing I should be recommending to be doing. And of course, guys, if you already, by the way, haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do it right now. And of course, it will be highly appreciated if you can do so. So yeah, let's smash it up right now, guys. Let's smash it up. Let's smash it up. Yeah, Bitcoin so far still holding the range. Still holding the range. It's pretty interesting to see this. Pretty impressive Bitcoin is. I mean, we're not creating a big bounce from here on so far. But for sure, it's impressive. Should we short the FOMC meeting once it turns out bearish? Yes, for sure. If it turns out bearish, I'm going to be potentially look at some shorts. It's really depending what the outcome of the meeting is going to be, right? So it's going to be a positive one, it's going to be a bearish one, it's going to be a bullish one. We just have to remain calm and seated and see what we're going to get. So yeah, for me it's very hard to say what it is exactly going to do right now, because we don't know the results of the meeting yet, right? So we just have to wait because Jerome Powell can say all kinds of stuff that will have massive market effects here. But guys, yeah, what we can see right now is that we are basically entering this second phase of the drop-off, right? We saw that minor consolidation playing out here, and right now we're still forming that lower low and higher lows on the RSI. So yeah, we're climbing right now once again on the RSI in the 4-hourly time frame. We have not confirmed any bullish divergence or whatsoever right now, but this is important to look at. In fact, this is very important to look at. If we're going to confirm any bullish divergence, this could be, of course, maybe lead towards an imminent short-term bounce back towards 22K or something. And then, of course, we're going to get the meeting, and then we're going to get either the pump back up here or either the massive correction down here. And personally, what I think is that as soon as the interest rates are going to get, once he announced it, I personally think we're going to drop, wick all the way down, and then come up again. That's what I expect. So that is why, like I told you already, I've set up limit orders. What are the limit orders I've set up? 18,000, 17,000, 16,000 are the levels. I got a 2x leverage long accumulation for Bitcoin. Because yeah, I'm basically borrowing then the double of the amount of money I currently have here. And my liquidation is going to be around $9,000. And I don't think Bitcoin is going to go below $9,000. So I basically get a very freaking good entry. Is the Federal Reserve announcement punctual usually? Will be there 2 a.m. but worth wait. I mean, on 2 a.m. it's going to usually take like 40, I think like 30 minutes or something. He talks around what is going down in the world and how shitty everything is, and then he says, and the Federal Reserve is going to be hiking the rates with 75 basis points or with 50. You know, that's what he's going to say. So yeah, it's pretty punctual. We want Rover to talk very quickly again, guys. I can only do that if we're going to see some exciting moves there. And of course, I would definitely love to once again open some live entries. Should I keep holding XRP? I've been holding a little bit of it, but I'm not buying the dip of XRP. Guys, I am not, to be very clear, I am not buying the dip for many altcoins. I'm only buying the dip mainly for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some specific altcoins out there. And that's why what I also really, of course, no financial advice or do whatever you would like to do right now, but what I would say to many people out there as well. What's up, bro? Crypto Aaron. Welcome towards the stream. Welcome. Absolutely amazing that you're tuning in. Yeah, we're waiting to see whether we're going to hold on towards the $20,000. Pretty crazy to see this actually fit. Rolf, do you hold ICP? No, I don't anymore. I do have a little bit, but I'm not buying it. It's a very, very small amount of my portfolio. Chances of the USD tether DPEG, very small. Very small. When flipping, no flipping going to be happening right now. However, do you hold XRP, XLM, and HBAR? I do hold HBAR. I do hold XRP. I do hold XLM. I hold many altcoins. Very small only. Very small percentage. Well, if you DCA altcoins, then there will be the same percentage anyway. I mean, yeah, you can DCA altcoins. I'm just think there's just the drawdown on Bitcoin right now is lower than many altcoins, so that's why it's just purely risk management. Hey, greetings from Luxembourg. That's pretty cool. HBAR is a very good investment. I personally think the innovation that they're making is good. Hey, Rove, what's up? Do you know Crypto Ergo? No, I don't know who that is. You should never miss this opportunity to spot. Yeah, I'm not missing out on this opportunity at all, guys. It's pretty crazy. I mean, it's pretty crazy to say. Like, I've got some crazy dreams where I was dreaming about a Bitcoin on 20K and I was like screaming once I was waking up. And right now it's a reality. So this is a quick reality check, of course, on the market. Pretty crazy, right? Bitcoin on $20,000. And I'm trying to be loading up some charts right now. If it does loads up here, I can show you guys some things. Yeah, this chart, like, it's a quick reality check we're currently in, right? But still on that larger picture, we do know. What is it all for? You know, what are we all looking for? Let me search up the chart with the most amount of history. Yeah, this also a chart with not a lot of history. Ah, this chart has more history. So yeah, you can clearly see here 200 weekly moving average. Of course, I do know everyone freaking talks about the 200 weekly moving average. It has been calling every single freaking bottom so far, and we're touching it. And of course, we're in fact trading below it. Guys, do you think? Let me know in the chat. Do we think we're going to close below it? I personally think we're going to wick below it, just like last time it's around. Every single time on the 200 weekly moving average, we've been wicking below it. Actually, if you get your entries, look at this crazy opportunity. These are always the periods of most fear, most FUD in the market, most uncertainty in the market. So yeah, once again, are we going to be breaking a trend Bitcoin has been holding on towards forever? Forever? Are we going to be breaking below the 200 weekly moving average? Guys, let me know in the chat. I'm very curious what you guys think. Because we're trading significantly below it right now. We're trading, in fact, on 20K. That's significantly below the 200 weekly moving average. But just like we did last times around here created a big wick, of course, right? So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be for sure interesting on how this weekly candle is going to close, because it's a horrific weekly candle, right? I'm getting called. Close below. Some people are saying, look at the BLX chart, 200 weekly. Yeah, I mean, the BLX chart is 1 day behind. So that's why I don't look at it right now, because the BLX chart is still holding it because it's 1 day behind. So yeah, every time we broke it, it went boom. Yeah, if we do break it, it could be the ultimate FUD, of course, in the market, right? 19,200 bottom. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what is going to be happening. It's going to be quite an interesting question to be answering right now. But like this together, with like the RSI touching its lowest point ever seen before in history of the creation of Bitcoin. Crazy, right? Crazy. It's just so many things happening right now. And Bitcoin just touching its lowest point ever seen before on the weekly RSI. It's just a thing that I'm taking very seriously. And yeah, look at this. We're trading on the 25. And let me look at the monthly time frame actually. Monthly time frame. We are also setting the lowest point Bitcoin ever seen on the monthly time frame. So we're basically, of course, this can be very different in a few days from now on, because the monthly time frame isn't closed yet. But right now we are trading at the lowest point ever seen on the monthly time frame RSI. So once again, pretty crazy to be thinking about these kinds of things here on the market right now, and pretty crazy to think about Bitcoin and where it is currently standing in this market. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is of course once again also a large opportunity. But for everything, there's always going to be a break of it. There's always going to be a break. There's always going to be new records. Just like the 10 weekly red candles in a row. There's always going to be a record for something, you know. Also, the 12-hour time frame is currently as oversold as it was in March 2020 for everyone who didn't knew about that one yet. Daily time frame also extremely oversold. You can see the 200 weekly moving average last time around here in the pandemic low. Let me zoom in. You can see in the pandemic low we've been trading below it a little bit, and then we of course right away shoot up again towards the upside basically. So yeah, right now what we are seeing is we're trading below it, maybe for a couple of days, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, later today is going to be the big question. What is going to be actually happening, right? Yeah, the bullish divergence is creeping up on the lower time frames. We've been talking about it. Yeah, we need to see a confirmation of the bullish divergence. Could be, of course, a very good short-term trade, short-term bounce we can be trading. So like you can see, it's not confirmed yet. We need to see a green candle close here to confirm the bullish divergence. Looks to be we're getting one right now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, this could be, of course, lead bullish divergence. Could be a very good imminent short-term bounce trade you can be taking if we confirm it. It's not only on the 1 hour time frame, but also on the 4 hourly time frame. If we flip this 4 hourly candle right now into the green, it's going to be a very good trade here on the imminent short term and play the bounce back up here to, let's say, the 22.7k region here, right? So you can take a very good short-term trade here. I've been talking about it earlier today in my video. We are right now forming, in fact, a creation of a bullish divergence. So yeah, once again, guys, if you are interested in trading, you can check out the links description to, of course, right now claim, first of all, the deposit bonus, and of course, to get 0% maker fee if you do use the link in the description. And like I told you, if you're signing up on one of these exchanges and not using a link at all, you're shooting yourself through your own head, because that will basically mean you're going to, on Bybit at least, you only get a $400 deposit bonus. So make sure to use the link description. It's a win-win situation. So it will be cool if you can do that, of course. But yeah, for sure, if you want to be accumulating. Oh, Bitcoin is bouncing actually pretty strongly right now. It is doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. So yeah, congratulations for anyone who does decide to be buying Bitcoin on $20,000. Pretty crazy to see this happening, right? So yeah, bounce is starting to come. Dang it, my shorts just got stopped. Oh, I'm on the green. I warned everyone, don't short the bottom. No, but I said I am not shorting Bitcoin right now because I think we're going to have a bounce. But I am shorting some altcoins, but my entries are way back here. Like on GMT, I entered on $3 on. And the other position I already got exited, but GMT, my entry is on $3. So I've been talking about it on Twitter for a while back ago. So yeah, make sure to know that. Make sure to know that. This is not the time to be shorting Bitcoin, I think. I still think maybe later today is going to be a very good opportunity whatsoever, right? But right now, yeah, it's not the ultimate best time to be opening shorts right here. Especially if we're going to confirm this bullish divergence, we could see some more upside potential going to come for Bitcoin. And that is actually going to be very quite enjoyable to get, right? We can finally see some upside getting created. Will be pretty nice, actually. Bybit Bitcoin USDT bugged out. No, it's not bugged out. Let me check up. Is Luna Classic a scam? It's not a scam, but it's definitely a coin you should not be buying. You can trade also Luna on Bybit. Pretty cool. First target 30k. Let's see, guys. We have to be waiting really what this meeting is going to do anyway tonight. But right now, guys, I will be jumping offline for a second. Like I told you, make sure to smash up the bell notification on the channel right now, because later today I am going to stream the FOMC Federal Reserve meeting. Make sure that you're going to be there. Make sure you're not going to miss out on it. It's going to be one of the most craziest and important streams we're going to do for a very long time. Market volatility is going to kick in later today. I will be setting up some live orders with you guys out there as well on the channel to potentially catch a very big wick towards the downside here. So we're going to all set everything up together later tonight. So make sure that you're going to be there. So subscribe to the channel right now. Smash up the bell notification, because then you're going to get notified once we jump on live over there. So guys, anyways, thank you so much for tuning in towards this amazing new stream here back on the channel. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.